Seem a little down there, DeLacy. What's eating you? Oh, that's right. Johnny died.
You're a dead man, Ben Bellows! Dead man walking, that's you!
He just lazily raises a hand and waves like that as he walks in the ornate front doors of his...
I'm coming for you, Ben Bellows!
You can box him up to go.
Box him up to go. Okay, I'll put him in a pine box.
Yeah.
You twist him up in a foil swan.
I'm sorry, that's horrible.
Still be good later.
No, we're sad. There's
Reheating.
been a murder.
Meanwhile, the Undertaker drags in the corpse of Rex Randall, which has an enormous gaping hole in its throat and is in its underwear.
Was Rex Randall a soon-to-be emotional surrogate grandfather to DeLacy? I don't think so, because of the way I shot his throat out. So, yeah.
Looks like we got another one.
I'm going to take my rage out on the corpse of Rex and just start sort of hoofing it in the ribs.
Did
he have to die?
Okay, well, I'll leave you all to it. I got some embalming to do out back. You hear the loud sound of blood being drained out of corpses in the background.
Loud, you say? Okay.
It's like someone sucking milkshake through a straw.
Oh! You know, I think Nate may not have been the old fool that we suspected. That's,
The old fool that we
the
so
old
often
fool
called.
that
we so often called him.
Yeah, let's,
The stinky old fool.
Well, he's still got all that jerky.
Maybe he likes jerky.
Maybe he likes jerky. Maybe the one thing he wants, above killing everybody, is jerky.
They say he looked wiry. Maybe he doesn't eat.
Maybe he needs more protein.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Garnett, what do you do when you're so angry that you want to shoot a fella?
Well, you got to hold on to it until the time is right to shoot that fella. That's growing up, kid. It's being angry all the time, but waiting for the point when you can enact that rage.
What you just said has become a core. that's like a foundation stone of an adult personality. Good.
Okay, that's clicked into place.
All right.
You just got to push that anger all the way down
Can do.
until the time is right.
It's gone. Have you ever in your whole damn life ever met someone who doesn't like or doesn't eat jerky?
No.
So
You would literally be the first person I've ever met who doesn't enjoy the taste of
if a fella was to say to you that they don't eat jerky, you would consider that to be a lie?
It's definitely a fabrication.
And is lying a
It's a
sin?
falsification.
Do
That
it.
is a sin.
I remember it being a sin!
Give me a performance check.
How do we poison this in the next 5 seconds?
Well, it's already dusted with opium. Do you remember? It's got an opium frosting on it, so...
Hot dang!
Oh, dang!
Hot dang, Miss Gunn. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now you said you don't want it, now you don't get any.
And as we just established,
Roll me persuasion.
to lie is a sin.
Oh!
This jerky's not going to stay good.
It's the perishable kind of jerky.
Is this? Young man, do you know what jerky is?
All right, well, what would make him end his shift early? Being shot in the legs?
Yeah, I was going to take his body back, but I think he'd want it this way. I think he'd want it blown up. I didn't catch your name, Doctor.
Dr.
Bunsen?
Dr. De Bunsen, yeah.
Dr. De Bunsen.
Dr. De Bunsen's the name. Tend to do this, take off for 6 months, go through South America in a wild opium haze and then come back.
All right. You want to see a roll for
Your
it?
PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah. Oh. All right, you want to...
Delacey guys. Keel's over.
It's not my fault, but I excel at roleplay. Word.
Got a good feeling about this duel.
Yeah.
Stakes feel real
You're not going
high.
to kill another character, would you, Andy? You wouldn't dare.
So describe...
Through the throat,
what
please.
Jeez.
You're next, Bellows! You come out of there now! Settle this immediately! Oh, wait, he wanted to see me.
Yeah.
I'm coming up to see you, Bellows!
He's probably standing next to you.
He stood on the balcony of his house, so
okay.
he's up there. But then...
Doesn't he have to fight
Yeah,
it?
he's coming down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, all right.
But Bellows is quicker. He shoots the gun out of her hand, and everyone sort of applauds. And Rosa's like, "Okay," and then he shoots her in the chest. And everyone sort of she's just lying on the floor going, and sort of screaming. And Yeah, and Bellows walks over to her and shoots her again. She stops screaming.
What kind of contest is this, Bellows?
Shot the gun out her hand. Shot her in the chest.
Yes.
Went shot her again.
Yes.
Shot Nate. He's only got one bullet left.
You don't think he reloaded since this morning? Kid needs a drink.
I drank a lot of whiskey today. I think I could use a milk.
Okay.
I like to drink a milk after I've had 10 or 15 whiskeys.
Aww.
One milk coming up, man.
I like to drink some milk after I've shot 2 men in the throat.
Usually, what happens is Mr. Bellows wins, and he yells at everyone in town about how he runs town and how they'll never escape and how they all belong to him, and everyone sort of says, yes, Mr. Bellows, because they don't want to get shot. Sometimes he rides out on business. He's gone for a few days and we all relax a bit, and then he comes back into town. He's all shooting the ground and making us dance and all that type of jazz.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Barkeep, does Benjamin Bellows, does he have any kin?
Not that I can remember.
No loved ones?
Never seen him with anyone but them guards he has up at the house.
Maybe he loves the guns.
Maybe the guards.
Never seen him love on them guards.
Plant some dynamite on the statue.
Yeah, well, like...
Chaos mode is a backup.
So I have specific instructions from Mr. Bellows. I have to pull it 4 seconds before the hour.
That was easy. Okay. Telling shadows.
Improvise sundials, I wish to have searched for.
I guess.
And if this doesn't work, let's just kill him in the duel.
It's like this fella's doing some kind of witchcraft or magic.
Yeah, he's a witch.
I wish I knew more about that stuff. I wish either of us did.
Okay, Mr. Bellows won't meet you unless you surrender your weapons until after the meeting is done.
Then I'll meet Mr. Bellows in hell.
Where's the other one?
He was
Just here!
He was disinclined to hand over his weapons. That's his way, you know. So.
Oh, converse with dead men!
And that.
I did invite the both of you, but I can't be having people come into my home with weapons.
I understand your rules, but those are my colleague's rules. He doesn't part with his gun.
Well, this is slightly awkward. I was mostly interested in talking to your friend DeLacy.
Well, you can consider me his messenger.
I just wanted to say that I admire his work. I've seen what he's done here today, and I've been impressed by the way he killed those men. What was your name?
Miss Gunrow. Gunrow? Munro.
Miss Gunrow.
Let's slip there.
I like the sound of that, Gunrow. Like you line your enemies up in a row and then you gun them down.
Gun it. Gun row.
There we go. Put it on my character sheet.
How about we kill him in a duel then?
Let's kill him in a duel then.
But not above cheating. I'd love to cheat.
We love to cheat here.
And maybe just, I don't know, blow a little opium in his face. Stamp on his toes or something.
Okay, do what I can while I'm up there. Right.
You're in my place, DeLacy.
I don't see your name on it.
Why does it matter?
This is where I always duel, and this is my town.
Great
Get
news.
down the other end of the street, young man.
Today's a new day. It's the way I see it. Both sides is exactly the same. This way, you can look at your lovely statue while you shoot me dead.
The crowd are sort of like craning their necks at this. They've never seen anyone sort of talk to Bellows like this.
Les Bellows is a superstitious kind of old fool!
Now, DeLacy.
Has to have his lucky side of the street!
I'm just gonna sort of like just stand there and like just kind of eyeball him and then kind of spin around and just be like,
Your teeth don't look like that.
Okay, yeah, roll intimidation.
Someone did a crappy job. If something should happen to me as well, like I get hit by a train on the way home or something.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, would you just go and tell my ma and pa what happened? Tell them I love them and that I'm sorry?
and I'll just pass you their address.
On 3, You both go for your guns. 1, 2, 3. Same time, DeLacy. In fact, you haven't turned your card round, which means you didn't draw your gun and you're shot dead. No.
What's that? King of clubs?
King of clubs.
It's pretty good.
Ace of spades. I think you know what I'm going to say.
Yes.
Do the throat,
Okay.
please.
The whistle blows. Do you look to the guy to see his arm move?
I'm just gonna look up at the sky, and I'm gonna think about Nate.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about some of the things that he told me, some of the times that we spent today and yesterday.
Yeah.
That's basically
good
it.
times.
Yeah.
The good times. Yeah. And when I hear the whistle go, I'm not even really gonna look, because he's in my peripheral vision down here. I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, Bellows also got a gun out, but a bullet goes
Through the gun,
the side of his neck,
through
and
the
he sort
inside of his gun.
fires
Yeah,
wide.
so-
Yeah.
He looks well. So you heard the scream of the whistle start, and it was as if the scream didn't stop, but the sound is coming from Bellows. He's just like ah, and he's clutching his neck, and he's fired wide. He's missed you, and he's sort of fallen backwards
Yeah.
on his butt.
Yeah.
And now he's scooched around behind the statue, and he's like, "Get them!" to his men, and we are going to go into combat.
Oh, hell
Okay.
no.
No, good. Because he's
So-
only got one bullet left. I have 3.
As this fight kicks off, you hear a sound coming from the undertakers behind you that sounds like this.
What? What?
Yeah. So you hear this banging noise
Okay.
coming from the.
Oh my. What?
This works. You hurl the dynamite towards the statue and you shoot it. Yeah, I guess the statue explodes. Yeah, it's
Or-
made of metal.
Topples dramatically,
Towards
crushing
him.
Bellows.
The top part of the statue explodes and showers him with shrapnel.
Slicing him up real good.
Bit of shrapnel in the other half of his throat.
Yeah, he's just got the middle throat. Now,
Good. Good.
his head's sort of wobbling to and from.
Yeah, on by a flap.
If this is Rex, I'll be really annoyed.
It's the singing cowboy, the matinee
Yodeling.
cowboy. Alright, this is the emergency program for when we put someone in a coffin
You'd be
who's not
amazed.
ready. What do I see?
Well,
What do I
back
see?
in Nate.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, it's Nate!
Oh,
Nate, what happened?
what's going on?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, hang on, we need to make space.
Oh, yeah.
I look Garnet dead in the eyes and go, "Did I win?"
Old man, what the hell? What's going on?
I don't know.
You were shot clean in the chest. I look. Is there a
There was
bullet
a
wound?
huge
Huh?
ragged hole in his chest.
Oh,
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 beans!
oh, that's still. All right, I'm feeling for a. And I know a thing or two about a thing or two, and I've got a suspicion as to what's going on here.
There's no pulse.
Oh man, I'm glad you're back.
Okay, so yeah, the bullet whistles past you, and you're like, this is maybe the first time you've been seriously shot.
Yeah, I fall on my butt.
Okay. Right.
So I'm sat flat on my bum with my legs out like this. So I'm, I don't know, maybe through the foot or something.
Yeah. When you think it occurs to them, they might be the bad guys.
Right in front of you.
I'm gonna blast him with a shotgun.
He hasn't seen you, his back is to you.
Just
so-
gonna sort of totter out and go, "Hello," and just try and blow him away.
Yeah, cool. Give me a. Yeah, you blow his spine out the front of his head.
It's like,
I mean, the spineless guy collapses, and behind him is Nate.
Yeah, Terminatoring
With a
out,
massive suction
Terminatoring out of the.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
"Hello,
Nate!
shoot now, ask questions later."
All right.
We're learning from each other!
He succeeds in shooting at you, but I guess you.
Are already dead?
Yeah, I just kind of
Yeah.
like just take a bullet. I'm like,
It sinks spongily into your palate flesh.
Yeah.
I light the dynamite, stick the dynamite off a gas lamp on the wall or something like that, and then hurl it end over end at the statue.
I'm -3 to all actions because of a hindrance called tenderfoot.
Oh, delicate.
Yeah,
Right.
delicate. He's only little.
He's a little baby.
Bleed out from his neck wounds.
No,
Gets
he's-
exploded by the dynamite.
Yeah, so the dynamite's coming towards him. He's going to move. He's going to run out of cover and try and get into a different kind of cover.
Bleeding me.
So yeah, he is going to run.
Maybe close to death, he thinks Nate is just
Wait.
a vengeful spirit come to
a
drag him
revenant.
down to hell.
Before I do anything, I need to do a spirit roll to see if I am
yeah.
sure. So
Oh my god, if he doesn't unshake, he's just gonna sit there.
just
While the dynamite lands in his crotch.
Yeah, brilliant.
Lands in his lap.
Good.
I don't know why I specified.
Is he
crotch.
shaking?
His little scrap of neck.
roll.
He's flapping around.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm like,
Where's my old stat block?
And I kind of like arc my hand like so, and cast a kind of Catherine wheel like arc of sparks at them.
Nice.
Or I tried to.
With it.
Okay, well then I sort of jubilee it and just like double
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, right. Yeah, what happens to them?
Well, the sparks hit them and kind of like burrow into their flesh, and kind of like with a kind of, you know, like when you put a cigarette out on skin, a kind of hiss.
Damn.
And they, in agony, they fall stumbling from the roof and burn up on the way down.
Okay. Three of the gunmen are down. There is now just one left, and Bellows. Nate, it's your turn.
Jiminy Crickets! You're some kind of witch or something.
We'll talk about it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about after,
oh my.
kiddo.
I'm thinking you should have entered the duel.
So I'm just gonna like dun 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 dun. I'm just closing in on Bellows. I'm just gonna try and just point blank, just wipe him out with a shotgun.
Do it.
Can't
Let's
be
see.
reasoned with.
Go for it.
won't be reasoned with.
You can see sort of panic start to come into Bellows' eyes. He's like, now hold on there, let's talk about this.
No.
Yeah, he goes flying like 6 feet backwards with 2 massive ragged holes in him.
Yes.
Hits the deck and moves no more. Bellows is dead.
I'm just gonna go. I won. Ah.
all I want to do is hug Nate's clammy corpse.
Holy corpse.
Yeah, clammy living corpse.
A lot of opium jerky in it for you if you make all this go away.
Oh, I could
Opium,
go
you
with some
say?
jerky.
He licks his lips, ready to eat all that lovely opium.
Yeah, focus up.
I can't concentrate when you eat opium, young man. Where is it? Is it inside you?
Let's get you patched up.
I pass my hand cleanly through Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
can
big
see me on the
raggedy
other
hole.
side.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, we look at each other.
I'll be perfectly honest with you, young man. I don't really know.
Well, I do, but let's get away from this guy, and then we'll talk about it. Do we need a ring first, though?
Oh yeah.
I put my boot on his hand.
Oh
And I
yeah.
reach down and wrench this ring off his finger.
There's a horrible crunch.
Nuggets.
Nuggets. Oh, right, the gold ones. the chicken
I'll
chicken.
suck nuggets. Yeah,
Cheeky nuggets.
I'm only little. I want chicken nuggets.
I did think of them before I thought of the gold ones.
Same.
Yeah.
He wants chicken nuggets.
A small boy is wearing his hat and running around going, I'm Benjamin Bellows, and running around.
Why did nobody take any of my belongings when I was lying dead in the street?
Guess no one was hungry for beans.
They were too stinky, mister.
Says a small boy.
That's fair enough, young man.
You don't talk to my friend like that. You watch it.
Hey.
Oh, whoa.
Your friend's real stinky.
Whoa. It's enough
I'll
revenge
deal with
for
you right
one
now.
day.
I'm younger and crazy.
And on the journey back, we have a discussion about what is a huckster and what is a harrowed.
Yes, and what is a harrowed? Because that is indeed what Nate has become.